And ladies and gentlemen, here we go with game number 2. Paid. They are looking to win it and even this up force of game 3. Shaft looking to close it out and knock Paid out. Marceau of Ouija, please nerf me. For the side of Paid, we also have the Harugumo, the Daring, only 3 DDs. Then a Des Moines, a Petro, a Moskva, and a Nevsky. And a St. Vincent in Ohio on the back. For the side of Shaft, Harugumo, Daring, Ragnar, Nevsky, Petro, Des Moines, St. Vincent, and St. Vincent. We'll see if Paid can take this game. Shaft with a very impressive win in game 1 after they were down. They found the time, they pushed the go button, and they executed a dominant victory after that. We'll see if Paid can balance it back out in this game. Now, we're going to watch the initial deployments here. Looks like the Daring of Paid is going to be going straight into B. Looks like the Harugumo and Daring... looks like nobody going to B for the side of Shaft right now. And I enjoy just watching and seeing how the ships start to fade out. Looks like we're going to have about 3 ships going to A for the side of Shaft. Des Moines, Ohio there. So it looks like A is going to be given up early by Paid, and they're going to focus on CB. Now, Harugumo does appear to be going towards B. Perhaps they're going to try to spot him. They got a Petro pushing up as well. Petro, radar, plus Harugumo spam looks to be the play of the day for the side of Shaft. We're going to keep an eye on that, though. 5-man squad pushing hard to see for both teams. Each team made up of 2 DDs, or, pardon me, actually it's a 6-man squad for the side of Paid. 2 DDs for each team, 3 cruisers for the side of Paid and 1 battleship versus 1 cruiser and 2 battleships for the side of Shaft. Very interesting to see that Shaft has had both their battleships heading more towards C. But St. Vincent of Vert has been spotted. No shots out yet. The Des Moines of Kamikazes. Oh, and this is aggressive, chat. They're going to smoke that Des Moines of Kamikazes up and forward, and that means B is just straight off the table for the side of Paid. They're not going to be able to contend for 50 seconds with the Des Moines radar. That's going to be very liable to get them killed. And as we alt tab, you can see that the Daring is just gone to within range of the Des Moines hydro, or radar, pardon me. Still nobody getting hit. You can see that early cap, as we said, there's nothing preventing the side of Shaft from taking A. And shots out on Gigawoof for the first spot. Here come the torps from the Daring. Looks like they're going to miss Kamikazes by just a little bit. But as we continue, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Daring of ZIL2 XIV. Looking at C versus Ouija, please nerf me. Shells out from the St. Vincent onto St. Vincent. We're seeing a little British battle cruiser on British battle cruiser violence. Ooh, 8K chunk onto the nose of Vert. Vert not happy about taking that one, I'm sure. Especially with that angle he had. Now, keep an eye on this. Harugumo's going to smoke, and there's the smoke starting. He's going to smoke the Nevsky out here. Now, he might smoke him to here, or he might try to go a little more aggressive. We'll see which island he goes for. But with a 50-second smoke, the Harugumo is going to be smoking him for a long time. And then the St. Vincent's going to be very aggressively out on that corner. There's the radar. It will spot the Marceau, but that's all it'll spot. And A has been capped successfully by the side of Shaft, so they take the early cap lead. St. Vincent of Gassando spotted. Doesn't take a big hit on the first salvo. Salvo out from the Petro. Petro salvo a little bit more damage here. Gets him down to 74,000. Still nothing extremely noticeable. Another salvo in. Another little bit of a chunk. Here come the St. Vincent shells. And that's a big hit, 9K. And now the Nevsky of Turbo Woofer is going to open up. And with the St. Vincent stuck at the wall, this is not going to be a good feel for him. Still able to heal basically everything that's been dealt to him. But you're now on the wall and you got to start making a decision which way are you going to dodge. And he's just sitting there right now. He's not trying to dodge either way yet. Down to 51,000. So, quick look Harugumo spotted at B by the Moskva radar. Moskva radar still going for another 10 seconds. Daring of Painwalker getting some really nice damage on him. He's already got him down over a third of his health. That is a really valuable Moskva radar. And as the Harugumo go dark, he takes another shot. He's down under 13,000. That's massive. Down under 12,000 now. Man, that focus fire paid with an early statement there on that damage. Petro of Amugu getting spotted though. Uh-oh, better watch out. The Daring spotted briefly. Petro can radar him if and when they want. They don't want to yet. Daring doesn't have a heal, is taking down on a fire. St. Vincent's used the heal to get back up to 61,000, but to already be down 20,000 max health feels not so good. Amugu really in trouble now. He's down to 7,000. He's trying to get dark, but it may be too late for him. He has 26 seconds until he can heal. He's spotted. There's the radar. Shells immediately out onto the Daring. Big chunk onto the Daring, down to 10k, and the Daring immediately backing away. But first blood is going to go to the side of Shaft, ladies and gentlemen. Amugu down to 900 health. Amugu down, and they get the first blood just under 6 minutes into the game. But it wasn't without a lot of cost to it. Health leads 40,000 in favor of the side of paid. The Ragnar down and to about 7,000 health. The Harugumo down to 11,000 health. The Daring at 10,000 with 2 heals left. And the St. Vincent down to 33,000, already having used a couple heals. And a max health pool, it appears to be, of about 50k at this point. 24,000 now. He's still spotted. Shells are in. 23,000. He does not use the DCP yet. He's going to start backing up. There's the fire. Instant DCP to balance it out. And it's a 2-1 lead and a 200-point lead for the side of Shaft. St. Vincent's starting to use the heal, but how much damage is he going to take as he backs it out? Here's the question. Especially if he takes another fire here. Uh-oh, big shells out. Oh, and they just miss. Looks like the St. Vincent will get himself back up to about 45,000. That'll be the max of the heal. Maybe, okay, a little closer to 50,000. But yeah, 47,000. He is dark, but he's taking a lot of damage. Now, for the side of paid, they really need to execute a push somewhere. Looks like the Des Moines starting to look at the Petro. Des Moines really focusing him down. Petro gets himself dark, but does take about 10,000 damage for it. Ragnar of Enteru still sitting there spotting. And now Daring of Painwalker is trying to back in towards B because they need to stop those points. Vincent of Vert also very hurt. He does have a heal ready. Can heal up to about 70,000, 65, 70,000. But now he's the focus target. And how much damage are they going to get on him? Here comes the shots from PSC. He's had some good shots on him. That's a really tight dispersion. Big chunk down to 38,000. On fire. Hasn't used the heal yet though. And now C is being taken, which means that points lead is ballooned to almost 250 for the side of Shaft. Shaft putting up points early, and Paid's got to be careful that they don't let that points lead become too much. St. Vincent still on fire. He's using the DCP, or not the DCP, the heal. The heal will bring him back up to about 50k, maybe a bit more, depends on these shots here. Down to 41,000 again, so it looks like about 50k max with the heal finishing up here. But those fires have just been absolutely brutal. He gets up to 55,000 and now healing down. Daring spotted down to 8,600. No heals left, so that Daring's playing with all his remaining health. Big chunk onto PSC. Harugumo and Nevsky spotted by Formazing's radar. Torps out, no joy on the Des Moines. And now that points lead is up to almost 300. C is being contested again by the Daring. Daring knows he's safe for the moment. Moskva doesn't have radar for 88 seconds. Nevsky radars. Does the Nevsky have the shots? Uh-oh. This Daring's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Nevsky's got radar for another 30 seconds. First shot's in. He's down to 7,000. So, remember, no heals left. Every bit of damage he takes is permanent. 5,000 health. Can they get him? The focus coming in. 3,500. They know they want him dead. 2,900. 15 on the radar. 1,800. He uses the DCP. He's trying to get out of the radar range, but he hasn't quite gotten there yet. 1,000. Will they get him here? They don't get him, ladies and gentlemen, yet, but another salvo out. They still see him. Down to 1,000. Oh, and wait, he backed up so far, the Moskva gets the shells in, and they get the kill onto him. Paid evens up the kills 1-1 and brings the points lead back down to 250 temporarily. Now watch over here as we look into A. Des Moines pushed up on the back end of the Petro. Petro trying to stay alive. Des Moines looking for him. Des Moines not getting any damage right now, and he's got a Ragnar that's spamming him. But this is forcing the Petro out into the Ohio's face. Petro continuing to try to angle so he doesn't take too much damage. Down to 34,000. Des Moines doesn't care about the Ragnar, and there's nothing else that can hit him. It's all about the Petro right now. Another shot in, down to 31,000. Shells in from the Ohio. Big hit. He's down to 17k. 10k. Des Moines finally found the angle he wants, and the Des Moines is looking to finish off. Petro's at 2,000 health. That's going to be the second kill for the side of Paid. And they're going to be able to claim A, and that drops the points lead to 150. Harugamo of Flowbit spotted. Flowbit spotted briefly by the Daring. Shots are in. Down to 6,500. Does he get any more? No, he doesn't. Now the Daring has to back away. But no caps being claimed right now or ticking for the side of Shaft. Paid with a really strong push here. They say, hey, you did this to us in game 1. We can do it to you in game 2. Des Moines, though, Des Moines is in a dangerous spot. Down to 3,000 health. Shells are in. How much damage can he get on the Ragnar? Because I do believe he's going down. AP shots in on the Ragnar. He's going to get off 2 more salvos. He gets the Ragnar to 9,000. The heal is being used. Here comes another salvo. That just misses. Ragnar heals up. And now the Ohio is in a problem spot with no heals. St. Vincent of Vert has 2 heals left. 28,000 can heal probably up to about 50k, I would say right now. Daring working him down absolutely as much as possible. The Ohio has managed to back up so he can't be hit by anything else, and he's just looking at that Ragnar trying to hit him. He does hit the Ragnar, brings him down to 9,000. Max heal down to about 14,000. Radar out. Shells out. They're onto the Rugamo. They want the Rugamo. Flowbits. Flowbits 5,600. Painwalker opening up. They have spotting on everything, but that's it. St. Vincent of Vert healing up as well. Now the shots go into the Des Moines of Kamikazes. Big chunk down to 39,000. Harugamo still spotted down to 5,000, trying to play the dodge line. Remember, no heals left. Or he doesn't even get heals, pardon me. But can't heal up. What he sees, what you got. 4,500, trying to go dark with 2 seconds left on the radar. 3,900. How much more do they get? 3,000. They get him under 3,000. And now the Des Moines becomes the focus at 42,000. Healthily just barely. Oh, they get him under 900. Healthily just barely in favor of Paid. And they get the Ohio of Gigawolfer. That Ragnar just able to farm him down. And now the points lead is up to almost over 300 again for the side of Shaft. Paid does claim the B cap, which will give them the tick, but it won't be enough. They need kills. They need kills, and they need kills fast. They got... Oh, wait, they're into A with the Daring. They've moved the Daring of Painwalker over, and that'll give them the time they need to catch up for a while. You gotta watch out for the Des Moines. You gotta know that radar's coming up soon again, because you know the last time he used it. Nevsky radar up first. Marceau needs to dive that island if he doesn't want to die. And we see that Shaft has pushed everything here into the middle. So as we look at this view just for a second, Shaft is all condensed here. Can Paid collapse correctly without giving up the ships in order to win? Shells over onto the Marceau, no hits yet. Des Moines spotted. Here come the shots out from the Moskva. Moskva gets him to 42k and change. A has been taken. And now Daring versus Ragnar, ladies and gentlemen. Daring has enough health. This should be a win for the Daring, even with the heal. Heal has 6 seconds left on it. Ragnar trying to stay alive, but Ragnar down to 6,000 health. That's his max health right now, right there at 7k. Daring taking a lot of damage. Daring using his heal now. Daring gets him to 5,200. Ragnar down to 4,100. Daring needs to finish this fight and fast. He does have another heal left, but he is taking a lot of damage right now. Ragnar at 2,400. Ragnar at 700. This should be the kill right here, ladies and gentlemen, but does the Ragnar trade him? Looks like just barely no. Oh, and that feels absolutely brutal for Shaft. Now, Shaft had no business winning that DD fight with the health lead the Daring had, but the fact that they got so close and just missed finishing it feels brutal. Moskva of Xeris, now the focus. 56 seconds till he can heal. He's backing out. Des Moines does have radar ready, so Anakin Painwalker's got to be very careful to stay out of that radar, or he will be dead immediately. Harugumo, down to 25,000. They've spotted him. Repri being forced back. That'll give them a little bit of time. Moskva still has 35 seconds to heal. They're trying to get him out of this game. They want the Moskva down. Moskva is down to 9,000. Harugumo taking a lot of damage. He's under half health now. He's under half health. He's got a broken engine, I believe. Down to 13,000, down to 12,000. Des Moines desperately looking, wants that daring, but the daring just staying right where he can't spot. And the Marceau hits the other Harugumo, and Flow 420 goes down. That is a 4-ship to 3 lead for the side of Paid. Paid wins a minute and a half, but here comes the push into A and B, and this Marceau of Ouija Please Nerf Me is not long for this world. Moskva has the heal ready, hasn't used it yet. Moskva looking at the Des Moines, shots it on the Des Moines, huge chunk down to 12,000 on the Des Moines. Daring is healed back up to his max of 3,000. Moskva now healing, and here comes the shells in. Ouija Please Nerf Me down to 1,400, and ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to dodge. He's trying to get out of there. He's down to 300. We'll see. 87 health. And he's gone to the Nevsky. 4-4 on ships. An 80-point lead to the side of Paid. And they hold the caps, but watch out. The side of Shaft taking 2 caps. Moskva has managed to heal up. He's working that Des Moines as much as possible. Des Moines down to 11,000. Des Moines down to 8,000. He hasn't used the heal yet. You gotta think he wants to avoid using it or pardon me, not the heal, the DCP. There's the DCP in. Another shot down to 6,500. That Des Moines is being absolutely massacred by Xeris. Now the question becomes, will there be enough time for them to bring the cap points back up? But it might not matter. Gasando now focused as this push has finally come down. Harugumo at 23,000. Gasando has no heals. Gasando has no speed boost. Gasando is nothing but a corpse that's going to be on the map of North, ladies and gentlemen. And that will tick the side of Paid up to just under 900. They want this game 3 bad. They want it bad, and you can tell. St. Vincent cutting away from the Moskva. Moskva trying to get in. We can see the Des Moines getting ready to cut back into A. They want this game bad. Paid wants that game 3. They don't want their tournament ending here. They want that chance at the 5th slot for EU. And even maybe more. Vert down to 2,300. Vert down. He's gone. That's 986. And ladies and gentlemen, the side of Paid is going to take this game. They are going to force a game 3. And there's 992 points left, ladies and gentlemen. There's 8 points to go. 6, 4, 2. And ladies and gentlemen, evening up the series. And your winner is the side of Paid. They force this game 3. They are tie up the series at 1-1. What an absolutely amazing game.